back to my channel and welcome if you're new. My name is Lil and today we're gonna be making dumplings. Some sort of dumplings. Obviously they're not going to be like authentic Chinese dumplings, but I have a craving and I want to teach my brother how to make them. I made them a few times before and I'm pretty good at making the dough, but they look ugly. But yeah, we'll see what happens. So let's get into it. So I'm gonna leave a recipe of an experienced person who makes dumplings for you to follow. So for us it's just fancy. So yeah, if they come out rubbish, we're still gonna eat them. I eat this shit.
Yes.
We're still gonna eat them. So first things first, I'm not really measuring because the last time I measured I had too much dough. So I'm just gonna wing it. So all you need for the dough is all-purpose flour. We don't have all-purpose, we just have cake flour, but I mean it is what it is. And salt. My worktop is clean, so don't have blood pressure. And then you sieve. So you're gonna make a well in the flour. My hands are clean. We have to be careful these days. And then you start mixing in the water and flour. It's a very messy process and it takes a while, and your dough is supposed to rest for like an hour. So yes. Making dumplings is a labor of love, but it's fun. My friend Janet convinced me that dumplings are easy to make, so ever since she convinced me I could do it, I've been making them all the time. Please don't judge me, professionals. I really shouldn't be wearing long sleeves, but I have something to do after I make lunch, so I needed to be ready. So that's why I'm overdressed to make dumplings. And can someone help me with like allergy medication, because my eyes are red all the time and I look like I haven't slept in 6 weeks. So if anyone knows what I need to use, please let me know. I swear, this place and these birds, I feel like we get so used to them. I change it.
The birds.
That we don't even notice they're there until it's time to film.
Well, I couldn't hear them until you mentioned them.
They're so loud.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the sound of birds.
Yeah, but not when you're working.
Actually, yeah, especially when you're working.
Not when you're filming.
I'll accept any sound that isn't another human's.
Humans make noise. I just hate the sound of that mumbling sound, like people talking. I hate it so much. It looks like bad things are happening, but trust me, just trust the process. It's going to end up being a smooth ball of dough. So you need to knead this, guys. Like, you have to knead this dough. It has to be smooth. Yeah. It has to be smooth and, you know, so that you can. This looks so gross, but I promise you it's not.
Actually.
Do you see that it's becoming some sort of a dough that can be used? Trying to collect all the flour and stuff. I'm gonna add some more flour and a little bit of water because I want it to be smoother. It's literally like kind of like making chapati. I've seen some.
I've never made.
It's actually extremely easy to make. It's just a lot of work. Magic comes with a price. The one that's hard to make is naan. Naan bread, which is my favorite. When I order curry, I don't get rice, I get naan because it's just so decadent and delicious. Are my boobs just in the shot? Are my boobs literally just in the shot dancing?
It's your hands on the door.
Okay.
Should they be in the shot?
No, it's okay.
Another well?
Yeah, just a little bit. Oh, I never, wherever he's going.
It's like you're making a water dumpling or something.
Water dumpling?
Yeah. You know?
Like putting the water inside as
like,
a filling.
Like when you bite inside its water.
It's becoming, you know, stable. Trying to activate the gluten in the dough takes a while. I know there's a thing called over kneading, but you just have to go with what your spirit is telling you. Your ancestors will guide your hand.
What happens if you over knead?
It becomes too hard to work with because it has to be soft. You know?
Can you make rusks?
I actually don't. No, you can't, because you need isn't a rusk like bread or something? Don't you need yeast or something like that?
I know it's hard and disgusting without tea.
People love rusks, even without tea. I know I had one of my former bosses loved rusks, and she'd offer me rusks, and I'd be like, no, thank you. And she just thought I was this weird alien for refusing to eat her rusks. But rusks are just so dry.
Yes.
And she's like, these are so nice and buttery. And I'm like, butter where? So I don't know. Can you see?
Yeah. What else can you make when you need it like this?
You could make chapati. Please don't come for me, the Indian community. You can make chapati like things, or like wraps. You could use them for wraps. You know, I'm gonna add a little bit more water. It's gonna be sticky, but it's going to stop being sticky eventually, you know, the more I need it, even though I add water. I'm just trying to incorporate it into the dough. I'm sure this is a completely wrong way of doing this.
If you over knead it, are you able to and it becomes hard, are you able to return it into a softer state using water? Or it's done, you've overdone it?
It's done because the gluten has performed, so you're gonna have to start again.
Really? There has to be something you can do with it.
No, science has said there's nothing you can do but start again.
Okay.
Gluten, it's like it has seized up, you know? Okay, so this seems like it's getting to where I want it to be. I haven't put any flour on the table because my table is not really that bad at sticking. And I also just don't want it to have any more, too much flour in it, unless I absolutely have to add flour. But from the way I'm feeling it, it's gonna be fine. I know I'm not a professional, and that's why I'm going to link the actual people who know what they're doing. But yeah, this is just how I do it. I go by feeling. If I'm happy with the way it feels, then yeah, I'm actually really happy with the way this is feeling. So this is what we want. This is what I want when I'm making dumplings. So I'm gonna knead this a little bit longer. Then I'm going to wrap it up in cling film and put it to the side for an hour, and I'm gonna work on the filling.
Clean field to lock air out, I'm assuming?
Yeah, just so it doesn't dry up.
So it settles but doesn't dry?
Yeah, it relaxes, you know, the muscles of the gluten.
Or like meat?
Yeah, you rest it so that it can, you know, soften up and we can do what we need to do. I don't know if anyone knows where they sell dumpling wrappers. Let me know so that I don't have to keep making my own dough. But yeah, I think I'm really happy with this. It's as smooth as I have energy to make it. It's as smooth as I have energy to make it, so I'm just gonna put it in the cling film and hope for the best. We just need a bit more. The first time I made dumplings, I was really craving dumplings and I had no money to order them from a restaurant, and I just asked my friend is it? Because I knew she made dumplings. And I was like, is it truly a feat that is easy to do? And she was like, yeah, it is. And here we are. This is my, I don't know how many 100th time making it. Please don't come for me. I know it's probably not as needed enough as possible, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine, I promise. Because at least it's not breaking apart because it's not too dry. It's gonna be easy to roll.
So dumpling wrappers, that's a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing. Just the way pizza bases are a thing. To the side for 1 hour. So the stuff that I'm gonna put inside the dumpling, I don't have spring onions, and that's like a big deal. I had mushrooms, but I took too long to make the video. I had to throw them out because they went bad. So we are just gonna work with garlic chives, French chives, coriander, soy sauce, garlic, crushed garlic powder, ginger, sesame oil. I've had this for a long time. Sesame oil, the garlic puree thingy, and sweet chili sauce, and of course a little bit of salt. So I know this is not authentic, like I said in the beginning, but it's gonna taste fine. It's gonna be good, I promise you. So yeah, I'm just gonna wash these. I'm not gonna put too much because I don't want to overpower the taste of the pork. There's pork defrosting, I'll show you that later, but like, yeah, I'm gonna wash these first. So I'm just bunching everything together because I can't be bothered to do a neat job because we are actually starving.
It's all going to be the same dumpling.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same thing anyways.
And if they all cooked at the same time, I'll probably chop meat in there. I'll probably chop the meat in it as well.
Well, everything is gonna go because you put them in the dumplings raw anyways. So
Wait, really?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I was trying to focus on the work.
I'm not an instructional channel. Ow. No,
Huh?
I didn't cut myself. I didn't cut myself. It's just here on top that hurt me. I'm fine.
And they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just...
I promise I'm fine. This actually smells really good. I like the smell of coriander. It smells so amazing. I don't know. There's like people who genetically hate coriander. Or as the Americans say, cilantro. I don't know why Americans change everything. No shade.
Starfire has ruined the name of this vegetable for me.
What did she call it?
Coriander. Her name is Coriander. Her name is Coriander.
Is that really Starfire's name?
Yeah, she's alien.
Does that mean that anyway? Look at Abene, Goku and friends, they're all named after vegetables.
Yeah, I bet it feels like beautiful goddess in a language, but here's a damn vegetable.
I think maybe it's to help children eat the vegetable. I know like, I know Dragon Ball Z is to help kids eat their vegetables, right?
I don't know.
Everyone is named after vegetable.
Yeah, I don't know, but yes, yes, the sayings are.
Yeah,
and
the
then
because if you eat your vegetables, you're gonna be strong like a Super Saiyan. You know what I mean?
I guess, but everyone's got the theme name. Who's this? The Bombers family are all named after like.
And the villain's named after parasites, like after things that destroy vegetables. If you translate them to English, obviously. I don't know.
Some of them, but Ginyu is milk.
Huh?
Some of them, but Captain Ginyu is named after milk.
You see? Makes you
What?
I didn't cut myself, but I almost did. It makes your bones and teeth strong. Are teeth bones?
Yes, yeah, and it's the only way you can clean your skeleton.
You can what?
It's the only way you can clean your skeleton. Brushing your teeth is the only way you can clean your skeleton.
Oh,
Is
I've actually never thought about that. Ooh.
Unless you're Wolverine, when you can cut yourself open, clean your skeleton, and then heal over it.
That is overkill. So I'm gonna chop up this ginger a bit finer because, yeah. Last time I made these, I put so much ginger, it was practically medicinal. But it was still kind of good. High key. High key, really good. Please don't shake the ones who know how to make these. So this is the pork. I know it's gross for the vegans out here and also the people that don't mixing raw meat. Oh, the skin from the ginger. So I'm just gonna dump it in here. You can use any filling you want. You can make this vegetarian, you can use mushrooms or vegan. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, you can use mushrooms, you can use chicken, you can use beef, whatever you want in your dumplings. It's your business, as Tabitha Brown says. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of salt.
I think you should use your hands. I mean, I don't
My
know.
hands are wet.
But I'm paranoid. It can slip out of your hand and then all the salt goes inside the, what's this?
Yeah, it can. But like,
You just said your hands are wet.
yeah, my hands are. So you wanna put my hands in there because to make it thingy, you don't want to put too much salt because you're gonna add soy sauce and it's also really salty. Here we just have to pray for the best because you can't taste raw pork, you know. Some people are brave, but I'm not brave.
If I put more in there, can I make a stir fry?
I don't know. It's not. I don't know. I don't think you can make stir fry out of with mint. Can you? I don't know. I think you can. That's the garlic. I like garlicky food, so we're putting extra garlic and sesame oil. Don't put too much. This stuff is like perfume.
Where did you get all this stuff?
I've had this for a really long time. I made Hainanese chicken once, Hainanese chicken and rice once, because all the TV shows were talking about it and I needed sesame oil. And also my friend was, like, she made it once and I tasted it at work and I was like, bitch, can I please have the recipe? And yeah, I've had this sesame oil ever since.
Is this one of the things you got from that Chinese shop near Pick and Pay?
Yeah, this is the one. I got it from that shop.
Oh, okay.
No, I think they've moved to Sandy's Creation.
Oh, that's so far away. That's like on the other side of the world.
It is. So now we're just gonna mix everything in here. I saw a recipe, probably the recipe I'm going to link, that the lady's gonna add egg in it, but I don't want to add egg. It's a bit frozen. Make sure your stuff is defrosted, but it's gonna melt.
Let's hope so. This is pork.
It will melt. Because this is still, the dough is still resting. It has a good 45 minutes left. So by the time the dough is done resting, we will be ready to fill them. I put a little bit more of this for balance and spice. This is the best sweet chili sauce. I don't care what anybody tells you, it's the best. It's spicy. All the other sweet chili sauces are just sweet. They're not chili at all. So if you want a sweet chili sauce, Rivonia is that bitch. This is what it's looking like. Yeah. So we're gonna set this aside in the fridge while we wait for the dough to finish resting, and I'll be back. Okay, so the dough has rested. So I'm just gonna knead it a little bit, just a little bit. You know, it never ends, the kneading. And then I'm going to roll it into like a log.
It's a kneady dough.
I'm gonna roll this into a log. This is the best I can do, guys. With the, how do you call it? With my skills in making dough. May not be perfect, but it'll do. So I'm gonna cut a piece off, and I'm going to make this into a wrapper. It's faster when you have help. So after this, Chileshe is going to help me roll them out, and then I'm gonna be filling them. So here is our mixture. It smells really good, so I'm hopeful. You get a little bit, you don't overfill the wrapper. You don't overfill it because then it'll be hard to close. And then you just,
like when you're rolling something else.
stop. No, like you're rolling. Like,
Yes, actually, yes. That's why it's like you don't overfill it, otherwise it won't close.
do you see? I just pinched it over. You don't really need that much water, but if you need it, and then you fold them like that. It's ugly what I'm doing, please. But it's gonna taste perfectly fine.
I was wondering how those small markings are made.
Yeah. Well, it's really ugly, but it's gonna taste good. And then I'm just gonna put it in an oiled pan because we're hungry. We don't have time. Like the moment we're done, this shit is going on the stove. So, yeah. Look at how ugly this one is. It had spillage. I overfilled it. This is why you don't want to overfill it because it's gonna open.
I randomly listen to. I've been randomly listening to Celine even every few days.
Which one? Which songs?
That I can believe.
Sing louder.
I'm not gonna sing.
What song is that? I can't remember the title.
Yeah, that's that. A New Day, A New Dawn, or something like that. I don't know. A New Day, I think.
Yeah, it is. A new. Look at me. Almost like doing a job.
Can I do it?
No,
Do it.
it's an assembly line.
So what? It concentration?
It's a team. Look, there's flour all over my top.
Not for long.
Yeah.
Like you said, it didn't dust.
That's so. Yeah. The way I fold, I can't fold in my life. Like, they just look so ridiculous. They look absolutely out of control. Absolutely out of control. So the filling freezes pretty well. So I'm probably gonna freeze whatever is left over and just use it in the next batch of dumplings that I make.
The best part about frozen food is that it takes long to go bad, if at all.
Yeah, it takes really long. You know, when you live by yourself and you're trying to be economical, freeze your food. Freeze your food. If you want to eat fresh vegetables, just buy them for that day, but I would advise you to just, buy frozen veggies or canned veggies, but mostly frozen veggies because they retain the freshness. Because vegetables go bad so fast, you will be so disappointed.
You can freeze your rice too.
Yeah, you can freeze rice. Like you cook rice in like a big batch and then you freeze it in, portions. And when you get home from work or from school, you just defrost it in the microwave, in a pot. It just makes your life a little bit easier. And never shiny you go, pinchy you go again.
It's a good song.
It's a really good song. I really like it.
Even if it's about someone suffering.
Smart. Literally suffering. Do you need more flour?
Really? Suffering now. Imagine going here on your pimples there too.
Is that his, like, the pimp that he had in life, or
I don't
he
know.
found this pimp in hell?
You probably found him in your eyes.
For the rest of eternity.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Mr. Ice Cream Man. My God.
Man, what is that, a bell?
Yeah, a cowbell.
Cowbell. It's that bell has been like, a really big part of my life.
Yes.
Like
I feel like every.
you hear it, you've been hearing it your entire life.
Yeah.
From
really,
as long as you can perceive
yeah,
sound.
like you just know that. Look,
Ice cream.
you just know that it means ice cream.
Church.
Mm-hmm.
You hear those bells after church.
I don't know who it was. I don't know. I think it was on TikTok.
Uh-huh.
Someone was saying that their mom told them that if you hear the Ice Cream Man, like the song, he plays to alert children that he's there, that it means he's run out of ice cream. And I thought that was so mean, but so big brain. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like that ought to get you to shut up about it.
Yeah, like, oh sweetie, but he's playing the song. Oh no, Mama, he ran out of ice cream. Yeah, he did. I'm so sorry. Look at me telling you not to overfill them, and then I literally just fucking overfill everything. I'm starving. I don't have to be so bad. So steamrollery. Rangy. I just used to wonder, like, why does he shout?
Rangy, Mugen from Summer Shampoo.
Yes.
Everyone in Kill La Kill, they all just
Bakugo. Oh my god. I used to think like it was just him, because like I was like, there's no way. Then as time went on, do you see why you shouldn't be too rough? Because now it's going to be sticking to the.
I managed.
But just you can cover it in flour, a little bit of flour.
Oh, that's actually a better way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the flour is for it to not stick.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a trope called Hot Blooded. Yeah, broccoli is the same.
But he's sweet.
Yeah, broccoli is nice. Must be protected at all costs.
He must be. I'm so glad that Sakura didn't date him because she didn't deserve him.
She doesn't deserve anyone.
No, she doesn't. She's so mean. I'll never forgive her when she went to lie.
That she like not.
Mm.
You should see her, you should have seen her in part one.
Did I not?
I don't know, but she walked not for being an orphan in front of
I
another
was,
orphan.
yeah, I saw that. Then at least she was a child. Then she.
Nah, that's not good enough. Like when you say something so shitty, it's not good enough.
I just hate her, mind you. Like, no matter what she does. But anyway, he did say he doesn't know how to write female characters. So.
Kishimoto.
Mm-hmm.
Kishimoto-san. Man, I hated that name.
Which one?
The Uganda Knuckles.
Uganda Knuckles.
Yes.
You hated that name.
The meme. And everyone else loved it. You know that thing that everyone loves and you just can't stand.
You feel like you're in the Twilight Zone.
And because everyone loves it, you don't hear the end of it.
And if you just like reveal that you can't stand it, everyone is like, "Why are you such a prude? You're just trying to be a special snowflake." I hated it. It looked weird. It looked like something that was dying. Like, you know, it looked like an abomination.
It was. It's almost a heart. Or that one ovary. Or the
A uterus.
A uterus. Yeah. So you know who feels sexy.
How do you feel in class that doesn't have an exam?
It does.
No, it doesn't.
It does, but the exam itself is
Stop. It's life.
is self-applicable. It's always going on, and you feel it the instant you mess up.
And there's always consequences, like real life consequences. for failing that shit in real life.
There's also still online that thought being positive means you don't have the disease.
No. Seriously?
Yeah, that's what imbecile.
Don't tell me.
No, she was told, so she didn't think, I don't have the disease and I can go on sleeping with them.
Oh, okay.
That's not what happened.
Yeesh.
Although people do that.
There's this trend on TikTok where there's like they ask you what's something your ex gave you that you can't give back, you know? And then a lot of people have been putting their children, and then this one guy just says HIV, and it's just so heavy. It's just like, oh my goodness, like it was just so dark. It was so dark, and I was just like, oh my god, wow. I saw that. Guys, have safe encounters.
And get tested.
Yes, regularly. I know it's scary, but better you know, hey?
And that's your lesson for today.
And don't think that, oh my god, I'm too young to have HIV.
Yeah, probably going to get like just now if you think that.
Yeah.
The moment you start thinking certain things left don't apply to you, you're really looking for trouble.
Mm-hmm. So just be careful. There they are in the pan.
They look good. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So we are gonna put them. Oh my god, guess what? I didn't turn on names. So when these start sizzling, we will see you. We'll see you back when these things start sizzling. Yeah. So the dumplings have started frying in the pan. Can you see? So we want the bottoms to be golden brown or like really brown. And then once they are browned, we can put in the water and cover it with a lid. Okay, so the bottom is brown. I know you can't hear me. Oh, don't do what I'm doing. This one is burnt, but it'll be fine. Oh, I put water in it and then we cover it in the lid. Yep.
And it steams the top.
Yeah. So it cooks the raw
parts.
raw pork inside. So I'm just gonna make a little dip for the dumplings. I'm putting a little bit of garlic powder, a lot of soy sauce. Why that sound?
You said a lot, but that's more than a lot.
More than a lot. And then some sweet chili sauce. This is not any authentic sauce, so please don't. I just like the way it tastes personally. And a little bit of sesame oil.
Cream free.
And you whisk it. When you taste it,
Tastes like barbecue sauce. You've made barbecue sauce.
it's not barbecue sauce.
That's what it tastes
Oh
like.
my god. I'm gonna put a little
Oh my
bit
god,
more.
it went up into my nose.
That's what we deserve.
Like horseradish.
It's the sweet chili sauce. That is what it looks like. So once the dumplings are done, I'm gonna slather mine in the sauce. Delicious. So I'm gonna leave the lid off for now. The water is a bit brown because I kind of burnt the bottoms, but they're still gonna taste good, so yeah. We'll let the water evaporate. This is so not even aesthetic, but that's the dumplings. Oh.